to the virtual face-offs and media day for 1X. Today, a treat for you. Bibiano Fernandes and John Lineker are on the line. Bibiano is in Canada. John Lineker is in Brazil. In December at 1X, they will face off for Bibiano's bantamweight championship of the world. And let me tell you, there is genuine bad blood between these two Brazilians. We may see a little of it today. We've got media from all around the world joining us on this call. The media will be permitted to ask questions. We have a Portuguese to English translator for John Lineker. Bibiano will try and keep all of his answers in English. So let's go to Vancouver first and say hello to the bantamweight champion of the world, the most dominant champion in one's 10-year history, Bibiano Fernandes. Good morning, Bibiano.
Good morning. You can hear me there?
I can hear you loud and clear, brother. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, champ.
Good morning, Michael. Chivella, always good to see you. And long time ago, 2008, 2007 in June. And those nice to you. And I'm very happy to speak with you today.
It has 13, 14 years I've been commentating Bibiano Fernandes, and in December I get to do it again in defense of his bantamweight world title against Hands of Stone John Lineker. Good morning to you, John Lineker, in Brazil.
Bom dia a todos. E é prazer estar podendo falar com vocês aqui e poder mostrar aos fãs aí o que a gente pode proporcionar aí no dia 5 de dezembro.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you guys and to be really looking forward to show what we can do in this next December.
This is so good to see Bibiano Fernandes and John Lineker face-to-face, even though it's virtually for the first time ever. Because ever since John Lineker came to one championship, it seems that he came with only one intention, and that intention was to beat Bibiano Fernandes. I won't even say that John Lineker's intention was to win the world title. More so, his intention was to beat Bibiano Fernandes. John, is that true? That ever since you've come to one, you've had your sights set only on Bibiano?
John, é verdade que desde que você veio para esse campeonato, você está focado em derrotar o Bibiano?
Na verdade, eu tô focado em derrotar o campeão, né? Independente se fosse o Bibiano ou não. Eu vim dominando todas as lutas no ano e eu queria o cinturão tá com o Bibiano, então é ele que eu vou ter que vencer.
So actually, I am looking forward to beat the champion of this tournament. If it's going to be him, then so be it. He owns the belt, I won the belt, so I want to beat him.
John, if Bibiano didn't have the belt, would you still be gunning to fight him in one championship?
Se mesmo que ele não tivesse o cinturão, você ainda assim gostaria de batê-lo?
A gente está pronto para lutar, a gente é lutador. Se ele tivesse na minha frente, com certeza eu iria lutar com ele.
We fighters, we are always ready to fight to whoever that is. If he was in front of me, I would be ready to fight him.
Bibiano, there's been a real sense of grudge, a sense of bad blood from John Lineker directed towards you. As I said, since he signed with one, it's almost personal. Have you felt that bad blood come from John?
You know, John, he's come for FC. I respect the way he performed himself, but the way he keep texting me, hey, Bibiano, I want to fight you. I want to fight you. I want to fight you. I said, you know what, man? I'm not promotion here. If you want to fight me, go charge him. But if you try to say, yes, let's do this, I'm glad to fight John Lineker. Now, finally, we go fight. And I'm so happy to fight here. I know he's fight for one championship now. I'm very interested to see how everything go, you know what I mean? And I'm very happy for face John Lineker.
Is that true, John? Is that true that you were texting Bibiano, calling him out? I know you called him out on television a number of times, but did you actually text Bibiano and call him out?
John, é verdade que você ligou para ele, que você mandou mensagem de texto para o Bibiano desafiando ele?
Sim, com certeza. É ele que tá com o cinturão, então é ele que eu vou ter que bater, né? Não tem. A gente, como eu disse, a gente é lutador. Eu falei para ele que sim, eu queria lutar com o campeão. Ele é o campeão, né? É ele que tá ele que tá na minha frente pelo aquele meu objetivo que é me tornar campeão. Então, sim, mandei mensagem para ele, falei, vamos lutar, tá na minha hora. Eu bati em todos ali que eu lutei e só falta ele agora que tá com o cinturão.
Yes, I did. Of course, I did because he's the champion. He has the belt, and I won the belt. So yes, I did text him. I told him, yes, we have to fight. That's our moment. I want to be in front of you. I want to be the champion. So yes, I did.
Bibiano, I saw you reaching for paper. Yeah, tell us.
Bater não, né? He say, I go beat Bibiano. Beat me não. He go try beat me because a lot try. Várias pessoas tentaram me bater, então não todos conseguiram. Então, vamos lá, meu irmão. Mais uma vez, estamos prontos aí, entendeu? One more time, people say go beat me. No problem, my friend. Let's try one more time. One more time coming. I'll go for my 11th time defend my belt. It's no problem. Me ready to go there and see how go.
Eduardo, could you translate that, please, to Portuguese?
Yes, ele falou que vamos lá, né? Bater não, né? Você vai tentar, que eu sou campeão, que eu bati todo mundo que estava até agora, então que você vai tentar, né?
Ele falou que queria me nocautear, né? Só que tipo, ele é o campeão a respeito, né? Lutou com grandes nomes, mas ele nunca lutou com um cara igual eu, né? Um cara com a minha agressividade, um cara com a mão pesada igual eu, né? E ele falou que ia me nocautear. Todos os adversários já falaram que iam me nocautear, né? Mas não deram muito certo, né?
Yeah, so he's the champion. I respect him, but he said he was going to knock me out. And, you know, many other fighters said they were going to knock me out, but he never fought with me, with a guy like me. So we will see about that.
With the aggressivity, right? My friend, I fight with a lot of aggressive guys too, there. You know what I mean? Like you told me about knock me out too, you know what I mean? I'm here. Let's see. A lot of people say people will knock Bibiano. I'm here ready too. Let's see how it go. You have a lot of aggressivity too. I am too. For this, I'm very interested. I know we're about to knock you out. We're about to knock you out or finish you. That's my goal.
Wow. Okay, so both men believe they can knock each other out. And I see John Lineker smiling, grinning. John, how many rounds do you predict you will knock Bibiano out in?
John, com quantos rounds você planeja nocautear o Bibiano?
Cara, eu sou um lutador que eu busco o nocaute o tempo todo. Então, eu vou buscar o nocaute no primeiro round. Se eu não nocautear no primeiro, vou buscar o segundo round e assim por diante.
E se tu não nocautear? E se não nocautear, o que acontece?
Venço por decisão, não tem problema.
Então bora lá, meu irmão.
We'll get Eduardo to translate what's going on here.
So yeah, he said, John said, I'm always looking for the knockout. If it's gonna be in the first round, all good. Otherwise, I'm going to look after it for any other round to knock out. And he said, and then Bibiano said, what if you can do knockout? And then John said, well, I can win in the regular time. That's no problem.
So John, I want to put you on the spot here though, because you've been cocky almost to the point of cockiness and almost to the point of arrogance, you know, in the approach to this fight. Pick a round. Are you saying one round you'll knock out Bibiano, the champion, in one round? Let's call your shot.
Então, John,
Yeah.
Você tem se visto que você tem sido ousado nas suas colocações, né? Até alguns diriam arrogante. Então eles querem aqui que você coloque um número, né? Quando você acha
Um round, fala um round aí, fala um round primeiro.
Sorry, what's Bibiano saying there, Eduardo?
He's saying, yeah, answer one round.
2 rounds, 5 rounds.
John, make your answer.
Então, primeiro eu só respondi ele à altura, né? Ele quis tocar ali no meu passado, né? Dizendo que eu não era profissional, na questão de peso e tal, né? Passado é passado, né? Quem vive do passado é museu, vivo o presente, né? Eu não tive nenhum problema desde a minha primeira luta no ONI, né? Eu só respondi ele a altura, né? Mas já que vocês querem um número, eu vou dar um número, segundo round, então, nocaute.
Enfim, nocautear o segundo round. Eu não acredito no nocautear, não, irmão. Na moral.
Não, se eu não nocautear no segundo round, eu vou bater os 5 rounds inteiros.
Então, bora ver se vai bater mesmo, irmão. Vamos lá. Então, vamos pra guerra.
Sim, é guerra. Estamos ali para isso.
Vamos pronto.
Eduardo, what's going on here?
An amazing dialogue between two giants. So he said, well, I'm going to try, I'm going to try everything I can. I'm just answering, John said, I'm just answering at the same level. And, no, I'm also here with all my positions. So, and then he said, yeah, I'm here ready for the fight, said I don't believe it's going to be on the second one. And he said, no, I'm going to hit. John said, I'm going to hit all the time then, we're here for that. We're here for war.
Bibiano, do you think that, as I said, John's been very cocky, very brash when he's called you out inside the circle after his previous wins in one. But now that he's facing you for the first time, looking at you virtually here on screen with a lot of the media and fans around the world watching, Champ, do you see his confidence not quite as cocky?
No, I don't know. I don't see confidence. If you look here a little bit, he don't have confidence. He looked pretty big too. That's what I say in the past. He hard for make weight. Maybe he will make the weight. Maybe now he's 73 kilos. Maybe. I'm 67 right now. And again, in the past, let's say very quick in the past, because he said he no museo for live in the past. In the past, when he fight the J-Dead Shot, he had good fight with here, and he don't make the weight. He's supposed to make the weight. He don't did the weight. You know what I mean? Like, for my seat, it's not professional. You know what I mean? Always I make the weight. I always for the past, but to still move forward the past. You still have to learn for the past. You know what I mean? And the way I see it, you know what I mean? I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? I can fight each tomorrow if I have to.
Eduardo, could you translate there for John Lineker, please?
Ele falou que...
Translate with the right English, that too, please.
Or unless Bibiano, you want to address that in Portuguese to John?
No, it's okay. Let him do it. But
Eduardo, can you do it, please?
That's okay. He good.
Yeah, so basically he said, you have to look at the past as well. He said that before John said that someone who lives out of the past, like that's a museum who lives out of the past. But, you also have to look at history, and if you're 70 kilos now, that's okay,
But Eduardo, can you translate what Bibiano said to Portuguese for John, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. Então, ele falou que que quem vive de passado é museu, mas que você tem que olhar também as trajetórias, né? Que se você agora tem 70 quilos, tudo bem, sabe? Mas que tem que ser olhado tudo em perspectiva, e que não é só assim, vou chegando, entendeu? Eles estão comentando da sua atitude, né? Que ele está perguntando se a atitude sua tem sido muito metida, se continua havendo confiança no seu olhar, e ele está falando que não é assim, entendeu?
Cara, eu olho para o hoje, eu olho o que eu estou fazendo hoje, né? Desde a minha primeira luta até a minha terceira luta no One, não cometi nenhum deslize, né? Ele quer dizer que eu não sou profissional, mas ele não sabe o que eu passei antes de pesagem, antes de luta, para dizer que eu não sou profissional, tá entendendo? Cometi alguns deslizes no passado, sim, mas já ficou lá atrás, já arrumei o que estava errado, né? Agora eu estou vivendo uma nova trajetória na minha carreira, uma nova história, entendeu? Eu cheguei com vitória, nocauteei no segundo, nocauteei no terceiro, né? Se ele tá a um passo de me tornar campeão, né? Ele que tá com o cinturão, então é ele que vai sofrer as consequências.
Consequência não, vamos lutar, né?
Sim, com certeza.
Eduardo, can you translate both, please? First with what John said.
Yes, so John said that he's focusing in the present. Right now, he's focusing in the today, in the right now. But of course, history count. He has made some mistakes in the past, but he won his fights by knockout. He's not doing mistakes anymore. He's improving himself. And if Bibiano is preventing him one step to be the champion, so that's who he has to beat. And he is outrageous. He comes outrageous because that's the way he has been working for him. And then Bibiano said, no, you won't beat me, you will try. And that was it.
Okay, so folks, just to clarify, John Lineker's record is 34-9. He has knocked out 16 opponents, submitted 4 for a 59% finishing rate. And we did ask John for a specific prediction to read the knockout that he is confident of. And it seems he's dancing around, skirting around the first round. But I will ask Bibiano for his prediction. Bibiano, would you like to either submit or knock out Lineker? Which one would you prefer?
I'll prefer both. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter knockout or finish. I can fight both ways. I can fight by decision, sure. I can go fight to win. Doesn't matter the way the winner coming. I want to win, and that's it. If I finish it, great. If I don't finish the way I finish, that's to be missing it, great. If I win by decision, doesn't matter. I look for the winner. If the winner's there, I will take it. Doesn't matter what.
Okay, Bibi, I've got to put you on the spot as well, like I did with John. Make your call, champ. Predict it. What round and how do you finish John Lineker come 1x?
You know what? If I look at John Lineker, because he's very aggressive this first round, right? He's coming very aggressive the first round, and then he began to fall later. You know what? I'll go say number 3 round by knockout.
So there you go. Bibiano Fernandes predicts a 3rd round knockout, not a submission, a 3rd round knockout of John Lineker. Now, Eduardo, could you translate that to John Lineker, please?
Então, John, primeiro ele falou das suas estatísticas, né? E aí ele perguntou para o Bibiano, né, se ele prefere ganhar por submissão, por nocaute, e pediu para ele fazer também uma previsão de mais ou menos quando que ele acha que ele conseguiria a vitória. E ele não queria fazer muito previsão, assim, ele prefere só ganhar, não importa a forma, se for de submissão ou de nocaute, mas que se ele tiver que fazer uma previsão, que lá pelo 3º round, porque você é bastante agressivo, vai começar bem agressivo, então que mais ou menos lá pelo 3º round ele conseguiria, e que ele prefere ganhar da forma que for.
What's your reaction, John?
Qual a sua reação?
Eu sou um lutador agressivo, né? Eu não escondo nada de ninguém, todo mundo sabe da minha luta, sabe para que eu subo ali, para o que eu vou fazer, né? E é isso que ele pode esperar, nada menos, né? Agressividade.
Yes, so people know I'm a fighter, people know I'm here to fight, and yes, I'm bold, I'm aggressive, and that's what people can expect from me, that I will be aggressive and I'll go after him.
I'm going to take a couple of media questions in a moment, but Bibiano, like I said earlier, I've known you for about 14 years, first commentating you in Japan. You've always been one of the coolest, calmest, most collected athletes I've ever met. But it seems like this fight has got you fired up in a way I haven't seen in 14 years. Like, is this almost personal? Because I do quote, you did say about Lineker, pardon the French here, folks, but I'm directly quoting Bibiano. You said that Lineker is talking shit and fuck John Lineker. I've never heard you say that in 14 years, Bibiano. Is this personal, Bibiano?
This is no personal. This is no personal. The only thing is this guy is everything he doing. He texts me. He texts me. You want them to fuck, man? Do you really want to text me? Fuck, go talk. Go call the boss. The boss is go call the matchmaker out there. You know what I mean? Don't come and text me here. Like, come on. Go text the people that make the fight, not me. You know what I mean? Stop texting me. Fuck, come on, bro. What's going on? You know what I mean? But I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't care.
Eduardo, can you translate for John?
Sure. Então, ele perguntou, né, pro Bibiano o que ele acha de toda essa questão, né, e ele falou que, porque teve um episódio que ele falou, né, foda-se o John, né, e aí ele falou que, ele perguntou se é pessoal, né, e ele disse que, o John disse que não é nada pessoal, mas que fica enchendo o saco, fica mandando mensagem de texto, que ele não quer saber, para de ficar mandando texto, vai mandar texto para os outros, que, sabe, fica enviando mensagem para os outros, que toda vez é enviando mensagem, que ele está cansado disso, que foi por isso aquela reação, mas que não é nada pessoal.
Então, na verdade, quando a primeira mensagem que eu mandei para ele no Instagram, fui muito bem educado, elogiei muito ele, né, como campeão, e ele me respondeu com uma forma muito agressiva, né, a tanto que ele apagou a mensagem depois, né, ele apagou essa mensagem, ele não sei se ele não quis deixar ali, mas pela arrogância que ele me respondeu, né, dali então que eu fiquei assim mesmo com vontade de nocauteá-lo, né? Porque ele, né, quis falar do meu passado, me agredindo ali de uma forma verbal, não verbal, mas escrita, né? Mas depois ele apagou. Então eu fiquei com essa vontade de nocauteá-lo, entendeu? Mas nada pessoal, já falei, ele que está com o cinturão. Meu objetivo sempre foi, né, lutar pelo título, né? E o momento é ele que está com o cinturão. E essa luta vai ser um show, com certeza.
Mano, vamos lá, vamos fazer essa luta. Eu sei que você quer me nocautear, mas, meu irmão, vou te falar uma parada, brother. Você vai tentar. Eu vou te falar uma parada para você, não vai ser fácil, não. Vários tentaram. Vou te fazer uma pergunta agora. Entrei você aqui, ó. Quantas vezes eu tenho um nocaute no meu card? Quantas vezes eu tenho alguma finalização no meu card? Então, procura lá, vai ver lá, aí tu já vai começar a entender, meu irmão. Fala que tá comigo, falar assim quando o cara tá lá dentro, aí muda tudo, pô. O cara pode falar que vai finalizar, o cara vai nocautear, não tem problema, meu irmão. Falar para todo mundo fala. Agora, fazer, se você se garantir que faz, então vamos lá, brother. Eu não tô aqui, eu não corro de ninguém, meu irmão. Os caras que já colocaram na minha frente aí, ó, eu tô lutando até hoje. Então, se você é mais um, seja bem-vindo, glória a Deus, vamos pra guerra, brother. Valeu.
Com certeza, o importante é o show pro público.
All right, Eduardo, it seems like things getting a little heated there. What did John say originally?
Yes, so John first said that for him is nothing personal. He's just after the belt, but he really wants to knock him out after actually his first message on Instagram to Bibiano was polite. He was congratulating him because he was the champion.
It's not polite.
And his answer, according to John, his answer was aggressive. You know, it was not good. It was impolite. It was rude. He even erased the message later. So that's what he said. And then Bibiano said, you know, you're going to try. You're just going to try. It's very easy to talk when you're there, you know, in the computer. You know, it's just look at my stats, my KOs. You just have to look and you will see you're just going to try, you know. And then he said, yeah, let's go to war. You know, you're here, you're new, you're welcome. So let's go to war. And then John answered, yeah, the most important thing is the show, is the fight itself. So that was the interchange.
So some heated words there between John Lineker and Bibiano Fernandes, folks. Who's winning the battle today? Do you sense a little of the confidence waning on Lineker, staring into Bibiano's eyes for the first time, or is that confidence still there? Once again, a prediction from Bibiano that he will knock out Lineker in 3 rounds. Lineker says, well, he was skirting a little bit, but I believe he said 1 round to KO Bibiano. Let's go to the media now. And first of all, Leon Jennings from Asian Persuasion MMA. Good morning, Leon. Ask your question.
Good morning, guys. Well, after listening to that, I'm even more pumped to see you compete in December now. I can't wait. I just wanted to know, what are your thoughts on the other 2 matchups that have been announced for 1X? Gary Tonin versus challenging Tan Lee, and the mixed rules match between Rodtang and DJ.
Okay, Eduardo, first of all, we'll break this question into 2. Let's ask John Lineker, please, for his thoughts on the match between Tan Lee and Gary Tonin.
Então, o que você acha da luta entre esses dois?
Do Rodtang e DJ, né?
Não.
Who does John Lineker believe will win between Gary Tonin and Tan Lee?
Gary Tonin e Tan Lee. Quem você acha que vai ganhar?
Cara, é difícil colocar um ganhador aí, mas com certeza será uma grande luta. Não tenho dúvida disso.
It's hard to say, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be an incredible fight.
Bibiano will ask you what Leon asked about DJ versus Rodtang in a special rules match, because DJ is one of your, very frequent training partners. Give us your insight into DJ versus Rodtang.
The way I see is because I can see Rod Tank is Muay Thai guy. This round will be Muay Thai, but the second round will be MMA. And I believe TJ will get in here. In my belief, he goes second round by finish. He can be anything by choke, arm lock, foot lock. I think anything can come in for that. But DJ have a bigger chance for finish by submission second round.
Thank you, Bibiano.
Because really, Rod Tank is for me is a white belt in jiu-jitsu. For this, that's the reason I say that's what happened.
Interesting comment. Thank you, Bibiano, from one who knows DJ very well. Folks, if you don't know, you need to know the first ever mixed rules super fight in one championship goes down at 1X. Demetrius Johnson, all-time greatest mixed martial arts, takes on Rod Tongue, multiple-time Muay Thai world champion. One set of rules each. First round, 3 minutes Muay Thai. Second round, 3 minutes mixed martial arts. Third round, Muay Thai. Fourth round, mixed martial arts. Thank you, Leon Jennings. Let's get to Jay Anderson from Cage Side Press. Jay, please ask your question.
Hey, thanks very much. And this question is for John. Before you came to One Championship, you spent a lot of time chasing Demetrius Johnson. And since arriving in One, you've been after Bibiano, of course. And, they are teammates who've trained together. That's a long time to be focused on one team. So I'm curious to know how satisfying it is to finally have a shot at one of them and whether or not you need to, prove anything or, step out from under their shadow after all these years.
Eduardo, could you please translate that?
Então, ele estava falando, né, que mesmo antes desse campeonato você já tinha se focado em outro lutador e que agora você está focado no Bibiano e que é muito tempo, né?
Demetrius Johnson.
No Demetrius Johnson. Que ele estava focado nele, que agora você está focado no Bibiano e ele quer saber que agora que você finalmente vai ter essa oportunidade de lutar com ele, o quão satisfatório isso é para você.
Para mim é uma honra, né? Uma satisfação enorme, né? Lutar com um grande campeão, né? E a gente não pode fazer, a gente não pode deixar de dar um show, né, para o público. Isso é o mais importante, eu acho, né? Então, mas eu estou muito feliz com essa oportunidade.
So it's a great honor to have this opportunity to fight with the champion. But the most important thing is the show. The show can't stop. We have to have a good show. But he's really excited to fight, and it's a great honor for him.
Fantastic question, guys. We're going to wrap up in just a moment. We've had a fantastic face-off here. And just final thoughts. And Bibiano, actually, I'll go to John Lineker first. John, how does it feel to see Bibiano for the first time today in the preparation for 1X? I mean, you've thought about him in the circle for so long. You've called him out for so long. It's about to happen in December at 1X. How does it feel to finally get the train rolling on the tracks, so to speak, and talk face-to-face with Bibiano?
Então, John, ele falou de toda a questão, né, de você estar se preparando há muito tempo e tal, para toda essa expectativa. Ele quer saber agora que você realmente vai acontecer, que as coisas estão acontecendo, que você hoje pôde se encontrar, mesmo que a distância é mais cara a cara com o Bibiano, como isso fez você se sentir, sabendo que tudo isso está acontecendo e que você falou hoje com ele, como isso fez você se sentir?
Isso que está acontecendo para mim é algo novo, né? E poder estar cara a cara mesmo à distância, estou me sentindo super bem. Eu acho que as expectativas aumentam cada vez mais. Então eu tô me sentindo feliz e muito preparado e pronto para essa guerra.
Yeah, so that's something new for me, but it's also very exciting. All the expectations are increasing, so for me, I feel very well to be able to, that everything is going on and that I was able to face him today. And yeah, he's just really happy and he feels very prepared as well.
Thank you for joining us today, John. Bibiano, I'll leave the last word to you, and I want to ask you this. Having seen John Lineker face-to-face in the lead up to 1X today for the first time, is there anything you're seeing or hearing in the body language of John Lineker or hearing in his voice, in his Portuguese native tongue, that makes you think, you know what? I've got this guy. He's not as confident as he seemed when he was calling me out in the circle.
Do you know I really want to see John Lineker there? It's something new for him. For me, it's nothing new here. You know what I mean? I fight that for a long time. Not for me, it's new here. I do this for a long time. I'm excited for facing here. You know, I'm excited because he say, I wish I could make a bet with John because he say he's gonna knock me out. And I wish I could make a bet. It's okay, if you knock me out, we can stop fight forever. But I don't know that's gonna happen, you know what I mean? For this, I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm okay. I will let this go because this don't matter really. But I'm happy to face him. He's good fighter, and I believe he could bring good fight for us there. And I'm very happy for fighting here, and let's see how everything go. And when I look at here, like about the body, what do you have with that? I think he still have to lose some weight. You know what I mean? I'm still think I believe now maybe 175, maybe I don't know. I believe when I look at here, I like he's. I think he's you know what I mean? That's the one you can see. Everything is good. You know what I mean? I'm in confidence, and it's gonna be good fight for the fans.
A little bit of concern look there on John Lineker. Eduardo, could you translate that quickly before we go, please, for John?
Então, ele perguntou para ele, né, como ele se sentia e como era isso para ele, né, e ele queria dizer, né, ele disse que, na verdade, ele te respeita como lutador, que ele estiver preparado e tal, mas que, assim, se para você isso tudo é novo, para ele não é nada novo, que ele já luta há muito tempo, que ele tem muita experiência, entendeu? Nada disso daqui para ele é novo, e que se você quer tanto ganhar por nocaute, que ele até faria uma aposta, assim, sabe? É tudo muito novo para você. Vamos fazer uma aposta, você me nocauteia e você parar de lutar. Você aceita? Porque você está só no começo, entendeu? Então ele já viu muita coisa.
Eu disse, acho que ele não entendeu bem o meu novo, né? Novo é isso aqui que eu tô fazendo, né? Cara a cara, né? Questão de luta, acho que a gente tá no mesmo nível ali, questão de experiência e vivência dentro do octógono.
So he said that what is new for him is this new way of face-to-face experience that for him fight, you know, he believes they are in the same level.
Okay, well, Bibiano Fernandes, the world champion, the contender, John Lineker, thank you for joining me today, boys. And we will see you both in December in Singapore for the biggest show in one championship history, where Bibiano will defend the bantamweight championship of the world at 1X. Until then, thank you, John, and thank you, Bibiano.
Thank you very much.
Folks, don't go anywhere. We're switching straight over now to our next